Well, we talk about your music, and this was also, I think, last year. I saw there was a very big debate on social media, and people had actually already put you on the same level as Wizkid.
Wow.
And they were talking about Rema taking over, or Rema taking over from Wizkid. Are you guys friends? Do you talk to Wizkid? And how did you feel about that whole debate?
Wizkid is a legend. Wizkid is an OG. I respect him so much. About talking, yes, we do. We talk. But, fans will surely have their own debate.
Yeah, they'll never stop.
A legend is a legend. You cannot deny the fact,
Yeah.
I'm here, and I'm here to, tell my own story, to make my own stance, and build myself up to be a legend as well. So
I love that. Let's talk about afro-rave, man. That's what you call your music. And the fans of the music are ravers, right?
Yeah.
How is it that you came up with that, interesting mix? Because you have infused some interesting sounds within Afro beat, right? Tell us a bit about that.
My sound is literally how I perceive the world, literally.
Okay.
How I perceive the world, how I manage to refine every energy within me. You feel me? And it's not just all me. Also, I've been inspired all my life.
Okay.
And I've tried different type of music.
Right.
I've had transitions. I've had growth. And I had to push myself further. I had to strive for more because I wanted to bring something new to the table.
True that.
Because Afrobeat is a movement.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to come and just make music that everybody rocks with on the casual form. You feel me? I wanted to bring something new to the table. I wanted to have a distinctive vibe with representing my generation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's it.
Who would you say has been your biggest inspiration in the world of music?
Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Huh,
Which Kanye? Wait, which Kanye?
The
There's
different
the old
versions.
Kanye and the new Kanye.
All the Kanyes.
All the Kanyes.
Yeah, it's beyond music still. It's just artistry, thought process, beats.
He's a genius though.
Yo, it's so much to decipher. You feel me? And the confidence, in building your own thing and staying strong no matter the criticism you face.
Yeah.
And I like where I'm at this point. You feel me?
Yeah.
But the only thing is, coming here and coming to the game with your own vision and your aspiration to take care of your family and people trying to change the story as you coming to the game to compete. That's not the first reason why I came here. First reason why I came here is because I want to tell my story and I want to feed my family.
I love that. That's so real.
What's my business with someone else's bread or wings?
I love it. You just released your debut album, Rave and Roses. This one dropped March 25th this year. I mean, 16 tracks that has features from Six Black, Chris Brown, AJ Tracy. Yo, that's big, man.
Real big.
That's real big. I mean, to an artist who's listening to you right now, maybe they're also in their 20s and they're wondering, man, how can I get to such levels? What did you do to get Chris Brown onto a track of yours? What would you tell them?
I stayed real. I stayed being myself. I just focused on my vision and I focused on my wild ideas, and the people who rock with it will rock with it. Just like Barack Obama rocked with Iron Man. Not a lot of people rocked with it. I got criticized for it. I was called the Indian boy for Iron Man. But, the past president of the United States said, nah, this is hard. I like it.
Wow.
You feel me? So,
that's what I'm talking about.
So the realest music will get to the realest people. So
I like that. The realest music will get to the realest people.
I don't know why. I listen to you and I'm like, there's a certain calmness you have.
Exactly.
And we're talking about Obama, we're talking about Chris Brown, because I'm seeing right now the likes of like Burna Boy is really flexing. And he's really going out telling people, listen, I'm the best artist in the world. And I'm looking at you and I'm like, is it something? Because even Joe Boy, when he was here, he was also just like, I'm just doing music. Is this the new generation of Nigerian artists? Because Nigerians are known to be bold and loud and out there.
Yeah.
I don't know about any other person. I don't watch a lot of interviews.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just. It's not like I watch somebody and I come here and start like, this is me. This is when I'm in my hotel room or when I'm with my boys. We always tell each other. I'm used to prophesying. You understand?
Oh,
I'm from
I
the
love
church,
that.
so I always like to prophesy to my future. Like even going into the studio and saying another banger before creating a song. So that's a different level of confidence.
Prophesying, yes.
You know?
That it will be a banger.
To be a banger.
There you go. A young guy in the game, getting a whole lot of attention and a whole lot of love, which is a good thing. How are the ladies giving you pressure? Are you getting a whole lot of pressure on the DMs? Or are you just like, no, I'm focused on my music right now? Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't have a girlfriend.
Say no more. He's single, ladies.
But no pressure still. Yeah, no pressure. No pressure.
So you're single but not searching.
I'm not searching. I just feel like the right one will come.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just living life.
All right.
Just enough time.
Whenever guy says me, I'm just living life.
No, us guys who are always like women are after us.
Oh, now.
No, I don't.
Say us guys.
I won't say women are after me. I would say if that doesn't mean like if I like a girl, I can't like go
holla
at her.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, but right now I'm not ready.
Okay.
There's so much to do.
Hey,
so much money to be made.
Hey, he's focused on the paper.
The ones that wanted Rema, you can have me, but he has things to do. Me, I'm easy.
Exactly.
All right, Ajama is here with us, and he says, you know what? I love all his songs. He's such a vibe. I also see one boy from Joska, and he says, yo, Rema is in Kenya and in the building. I love all his songs. I love that song, that line, another banger. And she says it just makes the song sound even more, like a hit. Yes, indeed. Now, I want us to look at some of your achievements here because I think it's important that people understand how big of a star you are, all right? I believe in giving people their flowers while they're still here. And the fact that you're in my studio today, who knows? I mean, maybe could be another 10 years before we get to see each other, right? And you have done some incredible stuff. I mean, 2020, you were nominated for Best Viewers' Choice International Act at the 2020 BET Awards. That was big. You're nominated alongside the likes of Burna Boy and Wizkid, of course. Talk about 2020 September. Your songs were included in the FIFA 21 soundtracks. Just in case you are, a FIFA fan, FIFA 21, you'll be listening to his tracks there as well,
That's it.
I mean, what's next for you, man? Anyone listening right now could be like, okay, sounds like he's reached the pinnacle. You've got it going on.
Wow, I must say, as such a short period of time and at such a young age, it's a lot that's happened. And saying what's next, like some things that has already happened in my life, like I didn't know it would happen so soon. You feel me? Like my grace surpassed my expectation, and I'm just grateful to God. And it's nothing but great things, man. Yeah. Because I know how much work I'm putting behind closed doors.
That is true.
I know how much sacrifices I'm making. And I know how much sweat I'm putting into what people don't see. Yeah. So, a lot of people might say, oh, it's happening so soon. Oh, it's happening so early. He's so lucky.
You're so lucky. Exactly.
He's so lucky. But these people know why I fall sick often. And these people know why sometimes I just break down or whatever. Yeah, because I know where I'm coming from. And I never want to go back in terms of suffering anymore.
I hear you.
I have a lot of people to put on. I'm carrying a lot on my back, and I'm the main man in my family. So I just have to keep going. My future is so bright. Yeah. And there's not a lot I can say, but I believe that there's so much coming from me.
Blessings on blessings. How many are you in your family?
We 5.
5.
Yeah.
What would you say has been so far the biggest sacrifice that you've had to make in this journey of yours?
Sacrifice my youth, most of my youth, Like when I lost my brother from 15 years of age, I just started thinking differently.
Yo.
You know, it's a lot I didn't do. It's a lot my friends talk about, and I was like,
you were not present for that.
I didn't get to do that.
I feel you.
Because I was in the streets, or I ran away from home, or I dumped school.
Wow.
Or, there's a lot of things I didn't. There's a lot of youthful energy I wasn't around. At the point in time. So
right.
I spent most of my youth around adults, or striving for money, or
grew up too fast.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, you know what? It's that grit that just keeps you going, and that tenacity. And I know that bigger, greater things shall come your way. You've got the heart for a kid. You got it going on. He's the birthday boy,
Wait, before we talk about birthday, and I want Kenyans to listen and listen very careful. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to pay attention as he says this, because he's only going to say it once. Which Premier League team do you support?
So when you say Premier League, just English League?
English Premier League.
I just left Man U.
You left?
I just left Man U.
You left them to do where to go where? Where are you going?
I'm going to Man City.
What?
I'm going to Man City, man.
What?
Where? Why?
Mine is breaking my heart.
No, you need to persevere, bro.
He's
We're just talking about this. It's the journey. And the journey has the ups and the downs. We're just going down now, but we're going to go back up. It's like a roller coaster ride.
I think you're talking me out of it. I'll think about it.
No, you are allowed to change your mind. You should not suffer in real life and in football as well. Come on now. It does not make any sense.
Come on.
If the team is not working for you, you are allowed to change your mind.
Wait one more season. Just one more season. Let's see what the new coach has.
You've been saying that since.
Do you know how many coaches we've had?
No,
exactly.
Bruh. Bro, you're also breaking my heart. I cannot believe this.
No, I'm more pained because Ronaldo is there, and everyone is not tallying with his energy. You feel me? I feel like, man.
Well, let's think about that a little bit. Maybe you need to calm down.
I'll calm down.
We'll be, taking a listen to that track in a bit. We got to pay some bills in a moment. Okay. And then when we come back, I've got some interesting questions to ask you, just so we can get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
And then a couple of questions to ask you right about now, as we get to the final part of this wonderful interview that we've had. In fact, this is more of a chit chat and catching up. All right. Okay. So this is either or sort of questions, as well as just getting to know you a little bit better, right?
All right.
What would you say is your birthday wish right now? If you had a cake to blow candles on, and you're like, okay, this is my wish. What is your birthday wish?
Good health, long life, and
$1 million in the account.
As long as I have good health, long life, I'll get that.
Yeah, I like that.
More strength.
And more strength.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. Skinny jeans or baggy pants?
Baggy pants. All day, anything baggy.
Why? I know there's something in terms of merchandise that you're planning on releasing.
Yeah, I have a lot of merch. I have a lot of merch coming through. I have a lot of collaborations with a lot of brands that are already known.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll get a chance this year to share my style with people who rock with it. Yeah. But most especially, it's just about being comfortable.
I hear you. Skinny jeans is not a thing for you. Them youngins like it.
I'm not saying it's bad. Sometimes I rock it. Okay. But most times, I'll be on my baggy stuff.
All right.
It's like when the breeze can enter my body.
That's for the breeze. Yeah, all right. School or homeschooling?
I learned a lot from YouTube and face-to-face conversations. Right. Instead of like taking notebooks and stuff, or because it feels more organic. You be comfy in your own space learning. So homeschool. Okay.
Still with that, because we're looking at you, of course. Right now, probably you'll be in uni, in college. Have you thought about, or are you in school at the moment?
So no, because they're actually on strike.
Oh.
And I feel like they're giving me too much time to think about
whether you want to pursue. I know.
Yeah, because right now I'm like, what's happening? Come on. I'm losing the ginger. I'm telling my mom, you can see what's happening. Like, I can't stress like this. So
yeah.
Wait, so you go to uni?
I might.
You might.
At this point, because it's been months, you know.
Whoa.
The strike is quite long. It's been long.
Oh, wow. That's a long time. And yes, make someone reconsider, especially if you're already having a career, you know, the career is keeping you busy.
Normally, you know, as a part-time student, you know, if you are doing a part-time course, if the course is for like 4 years, you might do like 5 years.
Yes.
Because it's part-time. You feel me? But if you add that to the strike, you're looking at 6-7 years.
It extends it even more.
Homie, I ain't trying to do that.
Ice cream or cake?
Cake. Quite allergic to ice cream.
You're allergic to ice cream? So the milk, basically.
Types, yeah.
Wow. All right. So cake. All right. Arsenal or Chelsea? Gun to your head if you had to pick one.
Dude, I'm the gun to your head.
Arsenal or Chelsea? Gun
I
to
would
your
say
head.
Chelsea.
Okay.
Arsenal.
You cannot say Arsenal. How?
Fresh from my new, and then you're saying
we
Arsenal.
fix them.
All right then. We've got to bring in the surprise. Excuse me, guys. Let's bring in the surprise. Somebody's sleeping on their job. Come on, guys. Yes. Before we let you go, we have to do something special. And this, see it as a pre-birthday party. We've got cake here for you. We've got some champagne, some nice bubbly for you. Thank God you're legal. You can actually take it. Thank goodness for that.
Thank you so
and
much.
And this is just a way of saying welcome to Energy Radio. We love it. We rock with your music. You are such a vibe, and we cannot wait to see just how big you become, and bigger and greater. Congratulations for all the things that you have attained and done so far. You're on the way up.
Thank
for
you
sure.
so much.
For
I'm
sure.
very grateful. I would never ever forget this day.